Hi guys, Chris here for Drums Bonedo. Today I have another mid-range drum set to test, the Mapex Mars Maple. Have fun! Mapex relaunched its Mars series a few years ago. The series is now available with birch or maple shells. The birch versions are listed for less than 800 euros and the Mars Maple series is a little more expensive. The selling point here seems to be the European maple as the shell material. However, the Mars Maple kits cost between 900 and 1100 euro depending on the finish. All kits are sold as shell packs, including a wooden snare drum. So there are no stands included. This makes it clear that the series is aimed at advanced players who want to take the next step. Just above the Mars Maple series are the popular Armory kits, so you see Mapex already has enough competition in-house. Now let's take a look at the specs. The kit is identical to the Mars Birch series except for the shell material. We got a very well done lacquer finish on the outside. Inside the shells are sanded but not sealed or oiled. The wall thickness is a solid 7.2 mm, and of course all the shells feature the tried and tested sonic clear bearing edge with a rounded shape on the outside. This results in more contact with the head and less overtones. The shell dimensions of our Fusion set are 20 by 16 bass drum, 10 by 7, 12 by 8 toms and a 14 by 12 floor tom. The snare measures 14 by 5.5. However, the series also includes bob sets or rock sets with a larger bass drum. The kit comes with 3 floor tom legs, a tuning key and this double tom holder, which, as I have already complained about with other sets, has quite a lot of movement up and down, while the tom is mounted with its 3-point holder. But once you found your favorite setting, everything stays perfectly in place. The absolutely cheap looking snare throw off and also the snare wires are a bit of a disappointment. Mapex could have used something better here, especially in this price range. Otherwise, the toms and snare are fitted with light but plain steel hoops and all the tuning screws run smoothly, so tuning this set is really easy. For the heads, Mapex used a mixture of clear UT, better heads for the toms, while the snare drum and bass drum are fitted with UX heads. The clear UT heads are absolutely okay in my opinion, and the UX bass drum heads also seem robust and are pre-damped on both sides. And you can hear a comparison with Evans branded heads later in the sound files, but for now, let's start with the factory drum heads. Okay, let's continue with the Evans branded heads. For the second take I fitted an UV1 head to the snare and UV2 2-ply heads to the toms. And the bass drum now has an ported resonant head and the whole set is tuned lower. Okay, here's my conclusion. The Mars Maple set is easy to tune, is well made and has a rich and powerful sound, especially on the toms. I also like their sustain, which is full but not too long. The snare is also convincing with its crisp response, apart from the cheap wires on this roar-off, which I talked about earlier. And especially with the branded head, you can get a whole lot more out of the snare. And for the toms, I like them even with the factory heads, and they were tuning stable even when playing rim shots. The question remains where this set fits in, especially as the Mapex Armory series is not that much more expensive and comes with even better hardware solutions and a steel snare. In contrast, the identical equipped Mars Birch sets, which also sound good, are a whole lot more affordable. And let's not forget the competition from other manufacturers in this price segment, which is also quite high. There are some very good sounding shell sets that cost a similar amount. For example, the Yamaha Stage Custom Birch sets, which are available with and without hardware. And also the powerful sounding Drumcraft 6 kits with maple walnut shells. If Mapex would offer this series with a better snare throw-off and an optional hardware set, it would be much more appealing in my opinion. So what do you think of this set? Let me know it in the comments. So that's it for today. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. You can subscribe to our channel, and if you're interested in this kit, you can check out the purchase links in the video description down below. I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye!